Hi guys, this is Binyamin Ashraf, founder of Engineers Classroom and a BIM designer. So as you can see in my screen, this is mechanical module 5 of BIM technology, in which we will be learning about the duct fittings and do and don'ts of duct fitting using during modeling and consideration of duct fittings. Further, we will see the plenum concept, consideration of using duct fitting, do and don'ts, duct fitting and their applications, selling a space of plenum. Starting from ductwork fitting, so you can see in my screen, this is a fitting. This is a several type of fitting you can use during the ducting. You can see here different shapes are acquiring by the fitting. This is T, this is mitered, this is elbows. So here you can see in my ducting area, the machine is here, ducting takes place from here. You can see here the duct fitting to elbows. So this is called elbow, that is joining the two ducts with 90 degree in elbow shape. This is called elbow. Or transition, you can see here transition is also used here. This is used to connect two different size of ducts. So their size is different and this size is different, so you can connect from transition. This is called transition. And you can see here this is offsets, so you can see slanting space here. This is called offset. So several types of duct fitting are noted here. You can see elbow, transition, offsets, square to round, that is called STR, and plenum and gooseneck. So you can see further in video. Here the rectangular duct elbow, so mitered and radius. So this shape is called mitered throat elbow, and this shape is called radius elbow. So it is of 90 degree. You can see here it is of also 90 degree in mitered, and it is of 45 degrees and 45 degrees in radius. It is radius which is curve in nature, and it is mitered which is sharp in nature. Okay, this is all about the duct fittings. You can see here duct elbow rectangular. So this is the L radius 90 degree, this is radius 45 degree duct fitting. And here mitered, you can see it is 90 degree, it is having 45 degree, this is called mitered fitting. So turning vane, what is turning vane? So turning vane is assist in making the air flow smoother. So when the air is flowing through this side, this will make it smoother from turning vane, because the less friction are created here from the turning vanes, and help in transferring less impact and less force through duct walls. So it will create less force and less impact in the duct walls. It will also help when there is no change of direction, by reducing resistance and turbulence. So it will help through this. This is called turning vanes in rectangular. You can see here used of transition. So this is called transition. Actually, when you having two different size of ducts and you have to connect it from two ends, so it is having the different area. If it is having the different area, so you can connect the same duct area from here, and you can connect a smaller duct from here. So this is called transition. You can, this is the 2D figure of transition, this is the 3D. You can use in Revit itself. So here you can also see this transition is two types actually, concentric and eccentric. So when you have the both side angled transition, it is called concentric. You can see here it is the concentric having both side 45 degree angles, and it is having only one side angle downside and upper it is straight. It is called the eccentric. It is called eccentric, having 45 degree permitted angle from downside only. So this is called concentric, this is called eccentric duct fitting. So now you can see duct offsets rectangular. So here are several type of offsets used in HVAC to change the path of horizontal or vertical same route direction of airflow. Even you can change the path of direction. So even the path coming from alignment, and you have to change the direction, so you can change from this duct fitting. So this is linear and this is slanting in nature. Radius offset and mitered. This is mitered, you can see here, and this is radius which is curve in nature. This is the 2D configuration of that same duct. This is mitered, this is angled. You can also formed by attaching two elbows. So if the duct pieces is here, you have to change you have to make it duct fitting like this. You have to make it the duct fitting like this. So you can use two duct fitting. In the one end you can attach the duct from here and one end attach from here. So this will form a attaching two elbow, and you can call it duct offsets. Now the round duct, round in a round plane is available. So it is also two type, snap lock and having low pressure. So you can see available in two standard 45 and 90. So it is 45, as you can see in screen. It is the 45-degree angle round duct fitting. It is called 90. It is actually 90-degree movement, having 90-degree movement of round duct fitting. So this is two duct fitting having 90-degree and having 45 degrees. You can also see the transition in duct also. You can see it is eccentric, having one side slanting and one side in straight linear, and having all the side round and slanting. It is called concentric. And having transition, you can attach the diameter of duct from this side, this end, and the same diameter of duct from this end. So it is called transition. Concentric transition in round duct, it is eccentric transition in round duct. It is the round offsets. So offset is something which is connected through a piece of duct. You can connect one duct from here, one duct from here. It is a piece of duct in between, so it is called round offset. And duct elbows in round spiral. So in a spiral you can also use elbows, which comes in the category of 45-degree and 90-degree. So this is you can see a 90-degree angle. So one duct is here, one duct is here. Totally movement of 90-degree you can show here. And this is called 45-degree angle. So you can see the movement of 45. This is actually a spiral. This is having the same functionality, but this is a spiral, and before one is a rectangular actually. Now duct T fitting. So T fitting is something which is having the three mouth. You can see here it is having three connections. You can connect one from here, one from here, and one from here. It is actually T in shape also, you can see. So it is T fittings. It can be used as a straight also. It can used as a reducer also. When you have to supply less CFM as compared to this mouth, so you can connect the less diameter of mouth from here and connection accordingly. Duct cross and lateral tees. So this is called duct cross and lateral tees. So it is cross in shape. Like you can see, you can connect four round duct in a four-way direction, and this is called lateral tees. You can also connect four-way connection and having a less diameter from these two ends. This is called duct cross and lateral tees. And now it's come into the ducts offset square to round. If you have to connect two type of duct from one transition, you can connect from this transition. It is having one mouth is square and one mouth is round. So you can connect a square duct from here and round duct from here. It is called square to round fitting. Now you can see the do and don'ts of duct fitting during modeling. So full radius elbow must be used as possible. You should always use full radius elbow. Short radius and mitered elbow is used when space is limited in instructed by client. When you have limitation of a space, that is space constraint, and may be instructed by client, so you should use short radius. Otherwise you can use full radius elbow. During modeling and specification sheet must be checked to get fitting type requirement as per client. And sharp angle of for transition, reducer should be not used. If you are having sharp angle, reducer should not use. Standard length of transition, in that case you should use reducer. During forming of an offset for coordination purpose, avoid cut piece as much possible. So in the forming of coordination, you should not use cut pieces. You should avoid for that. To use cut piece, it should always fit even length. Do not use fractions. So it is the do and don'ts of the duct fitting. Something more is there. A specification checklist, SMACNA, which is Sheet Metal and Air Conditioned Contractor National Association, a body which is responsible to provide the standards of ducts. What the standard of duct is provided by SMACNA. Smachna can be referred during the place of fitting. Converging and diverging angle must be followed. Turning vane is necessary for an elbow, that is radius and miter, depending upon the client requirement. An unrealistic fitting must be avoided. Always study Smachna for general requirements. So this is the do and don'ts during the ducting. You can see here plenum demonstration as the duct fittings. So what is plenum actually? Plenum is something which is custom fitting of duct created by sheet metals. It is used in the specific places where elbows, transition or other rectangular fitting do not can fit, and the size of plenum must be greater than the duct size. So it is the mandatory to have. This is, you can see here, plenum attached with the source unit which can AHU and RTU, and it is connected through one end through ducts. So it is called plenum. Plenum demonstration as duct fitting. In HVAC system, plenum is used in AHU inlet. So this is AHU and this is the inlet of AHU. You can see here, it is connected through the inlet of AHU. It is connected through the inlet of FCUs. So it is called actually plenum. FCUs. Inline of duct is space restriction, many other places as per requirement. You can see here one diagram where you can see the plenum space. Actually, the selling space, which may be of 4 feet or 3 feet, according to the requirement, its standard size is 4 feet. It is called actually plenum space. It is the open space above the ceiling or below the floor that is used for air circulation. It is the plenum space. In the location of the diffuser or grill directly connected with these places, it takes the air from the room and move into those spaces. You can see here the design of this room. This space where the air is moving, this is called actually plenum space, where you can see air handler is there, selling suspended diffusers, return diffuser is there, supply diffuser is there. So it is called plenum space. So in this session, you have gone through the duct fitting different types and their applications, learned about the consideration of using duct fittings, learned about plenum and plenum space, learned how to use the ceiling or other space as plenum. Thank you so much to being with the Engineers Classroom.